Hey, how's it going, guys? Jordan Page here with Kenneth James Real Estate, and I want to talk to you about what's happening in the market right now in the greater Phoenix metro area. Now, again, most of the numbers you see in the news are going to be 2 or 3 months old. I want to talk to you today about the leading indicators, talking the numbers that are going to affect your real estate decisions today and tomorrow. So let's get to it. The market is still bananas. It's still very much a seller's market, but we're starting to see the first signs of it cooling off. Now, it's happening very slowly. And when I say slowly, I mean it's going to keep appreciating faster than normal with home values until at least fall of 2022 if the experts are right, and they usually are. So let's talk about the short term. This time of year, we usually see a dip in both buying and selling activity. And we didn't last year because of COVID-19 kind of mixed things up on us, but now things are going back to normal again. You're going to see that normal seasonal dip we see in the summer. Now, versus last month, we're seeing 3.7% fewer sales, but also 4.3% fewer listings in the market. So we're seeing a drop on both sides. So this dip isn't really going to affect home prices drastically, as both buyers and sellers are being affected somewhat equally. Now, we're still seeing over 30% more sales than we did the same time last year, but over 40% less homes in the market. So we have all these buyers trying to buy houses, but relatively few homes to sell to them still. That's not changing anytime soon. And that's also why prices have appreciated over 32% in the last 12 months and are expected to keep going up for the next year at least. So what's my advice to buyers and sellers? Well, for buyers, you're gonna hear a lot of people say the market's too hot, you should wait till it cools down. That's gonna be a big mistake, and here's why. Reason number one, the market will continue appreciating over the next year at least, which means that if you bought now, you would enjoy that appreciation and seeing your home go up in value. If you waited, you'd have to pay that much more next year or whatever time you buy. Number two is interest rates. They're historically low right now. I don't know if it's a record of all time, but it's definitely one of the lowest rates we've ever seen, which means it can only go up. Eventually, they are expected to go up, which means that not only would you be paying more for a home in the future at cash value, you'd be paying more for your money because you'd have a higher interest rate. Homes are going to be much more affordable now than they will be in a year or two. So would you rather be the guy who buys now and enjoys that great market for years to come? Or would you rather be the person who waited, paid 20-30% more for their house at a higher interest rate, and didn't see that same kind of appreciation as the first guy did? Now, for sellers, one thing of concern would be the end of forbearance for a lot of homeowners here. So far, about 16 to 20% of homeowners that have been in forbearance have ended up selling their house. So if we take those numbers and apply it to everyone that will be ending forbearance this year, that could mean a lot of new homes hitting the market. Now, it's still going to be a seller's market, but if you want top leverage in your house, which means you have a lot of buyers fighting for your home, paying over at listing price, you're going to have less leverage if there's more homes for those buyers to choose from. So if you're considering selling your house, you have a better chance of selling for more now than when more homes are on the market. Now, this is tricky because home prices are continuing to go up, but if you want leverage where people pay over appraised value, over list price, you might have a better chance of selling it now than later. It's really going to depend on your neighborhood and what other homes buyers have to choose from. And that's it, guys. Again, this is just my analysis of the market. All the data is available publicly online. If you agree with me, if you disagree, you have a question, or just a comment, drop those below on this video. I'd love to talk to you about it. Until next time, guys, see you around.